Third prince mocks him by saying, "You don't seem to want to live. Even if I use half of my power, it's still enough to crush you. Let me see how virtuous you are to be worthy of her." Ning Tian walked toward Prince and thinks, "Since you were looking for a fight, you can't blame me," and he tells him to go first, but Prince tells, "If I made the first move, I would be laughed at by everyone. I'd better let you go first, loser." Ning Tian is waiting for him to say that, and says, "Then I will," and he gathers the energy in his palms. Prince mocks him, "The stance is bad, and so is your aura. This move of yours, it's so laughable." Behind them a heavenly demonic sect great elder is saying, "It's a pity the majesty of the sect that has been established over the years will be thrown away by that trash." Second great elder says, "This little handyman is so unstable. He fell into the trap of provocation in a few words. Why isn't the Empress taking action? This makes me so anxious." Ning Tian tells, "My palm skill is really not that great, but it's enough to crush you," and launches attack at Prince. Prince laughingly tells, "A bluff. It's not even a fart." While he's saying, Ning Tian releases a palm attack toward the prince. That palm starts small and gets bigger the longer it travels. It's heavenly demonic palm, and comes at Prince. Seeing the power it's contained, he gets shocked. Great elders also get shocked seeing demonic palm and exclaims, "He has this kind of skill." Prince also is wondering, he is only a warrior. How can he master an earth level skill? I must remove the seal. And he tries to remove seal, but it won't work out. He thinks, why, it can't be, and looks at the Empress and sees that she's using her power to cast 2 big chains to suppressing him, and he hit by the palm attack and crashes into the pillar, and wonders, he is just a trash, a handyman. Why can he defeat me? The duel comes to an end. Everyone gets shocked seeing the prince got defeated in single move. One guy says, "It looked like this piece of trash used the heavenly demonic palm. That is a martial arts skill of the heavenly demonic sect. How did he learn it?" Great elder also gets shocked seeing that. Other elder also exclaims, "This kid actually won. He didn't embarrass us." Empress thinks, he actually is the key to the heavenly demonic manual, and in the afternoon, he dared to, and she realizes, he is the reason for her aura suppression. System shows, "You have shocked the Empress." Series of shocks completed. He thinks, this is the effect I wanted, and system shows, "You shocked the whole audience. Group destruction complete." The host got the shocking achievement, shocking the whole audience. Your reward is, charming physique, infinite charm. It allows the host to charm everyone effortlessly. Because of the charm physique, audience get affected and says, "Suddenly he looks so handsome. My heart is beating fast," and men also get excited. "I love him so much, I really want him. Damn it, what is going on?" Ning Tian feels disgusted, and asks, "System, what are you trying to do? Now is my wedding," and Luo Wuqing is still watching from above, and looks at her and wonders, why is she not responding? Could it be that my charm doesn't affect her? Suddenly behind him Prince asks, "Why, didn't everyone say you were trash?" Ning Tian tells, "I am indeed trash." Audience gets confused and asks, what does he mean? He thinks he is trash. Ning Tian calmly explains, "As a cultivator you can't expect to achieve instant success. If that's not trash, then what is it?" One guy asks, "How difficult is it to reach the top in one step? How many people have been able to do this by now? According to you, we, the holy sons and princess, are useless." He says, "How vast the world is, and how small people are. There must be people in this world who are so strong they can sky into the sky, escape from the earth, move mountains and seas and turn over clouds and rain. They can do anything. I would rather be able to recognize my place, but you are so arrogant with your small achievements. In my opinion, you are just self-proclaimed geniuses." Because of his words, it hits them like rocks and everyone coughs mouth full of blood. Great elder tells, "What a ruthless method." Second elder says, "The holy sons and princesses are usually treated as genius. One word from this boy will break their hearts. He is just a small handyman, but why does he have the grace of a saint?" After that he intentionally releases the charming physique skill and looks at Empress, and Great Elder asks, "Where did you learn the palm skill?" In his mind he thinks, if he continues to talk I am afraid the Tao hearts of the holy sons and princess will shatter. Ning Tian tells, "Buddhist scripture pavilion." He thinks, "I can't tell them about the system." Great Elder says, "The pavilion is indeed the sect's. So how long did it take you to master it?" He thinks, if I say 1 minute it would be too much, I'd better say a longer period. And he tells with serious expression, 1 day, all in 1 day. Hearing that everyone gets shocked and shouts, "How is this possible? 1 day? No way, absolutely impossible." Ning Tian thinks, is it such a surprise? I even made it more than 1,000 times longer than it really is. Great Elder gets up and comes toward the Ning Tian and tells, "It is very hard to practice this skill. Ordinary people may not be able to practice it successfully even after a whole lifetime. Even the very talented Empress took 3 days," and shouts, "Our sect finally has a disciple who is talented enough to rival the Empress." Other elders also cries out with happiness. One guy exclaims, "Just a second ago, he said he could not reach the sky in 1 step, and didn't dare call himself a genius. But he has mastered a very hard skill in 1 day. He is simply a genius among genius." And system shows, "You have shocked the elders of the heavenly demonic sect. You are rewarded with 1,000 aura cultivation, and a large amount of aura entered his body. Great Elder cries out with joy and says, these are just minor things. The major one can't be delayed, and looks back and shouts with serious, what are you doing? The time has came. The wedding starts again and audience exclaim, they are such a good match. One guy comments, a handsome man and a pretty woman. A match made in heaven. He thinks, oh, I was trash just now, but now we are a perfect match. It seems like no matter which world I am in, respecting the strong is true everywhere. Empress looks at him and thinks, I hope everything will be just like the demon statue said. If I marry him, I can get the manual. Few months ago, in the heavenly demonic sect's back mountain forbidden region, she comes in front of a statue and asks, if I marry this loser you will give me the manual as promised. In half a year the 5 emperors, 3 lords will come to besiege our sect. Only by reaching the god realm can I be strong enough to fight them. If I want to break through, I must first have the path to becoming a god. It is said this can be obtained by practicing the manual. Thousands of years ago, by the sect's law, for the leaders to obtain the manual, they have to marry someone with the godly physique. Even if he is a loser who can't cultivate, I will still marry him. I won't let the sect collapse. And scene returns back to the wedding. Everyone is cheering for them and one elder exclaims, in a few years our sect will give birth to another powerful emperor realm cultivator. With his talent, he is definitely worthy of the Empress. Kwang Shou thinks, without further ado, I will report this to the alliance leader. Scene shift to the heavenly spiritual realm. Righteous Alliance Palace. In the palace one old man is saying, elders, the demon domain is going on a rampage these days. And the demons are led by that heavenly demonic sect. About the female demon Luo Wuqing beheading. How are the plans going? He is the Emperor Zheng Tian, Cultivation, Emperor Realm, and leader of the Righteous Alliance. Elder Shu of Jianmei, Cultivation, Celestial Realm. He tells, everything is ready. We are just waiting for your order. The female demon won't know what kind of drug is in the ground. Another elder says, she suddenly got married to a good-for-nothing handyman. So there is a lot of excitement in the sect today. He is the Elder Tian Feng, Celestial Realm Cultivation. Alliance leader says, I have also heard about this. Kwang Shou also just contacted me. Let's listen together. And he takes out the spiritual item Psychic Gem, and projects the image in front. In the image Kwang Shou shouts, Alliance leader, something huge happened. Luo Wuqing deceived us all. The person she married is not a piece of trash, but a peerless genius. Hearing that the elders get shocked and exclaims, I knew it wouldn't be that simple. That guy continues by saying, the man's name is Ning Tian. He claims to be an useless handyman. I did what you asked and made Lin Xiaoyao have a duel with that loser. But who would have guessed he was not trash? He even defeated the prince with one palm. He learned the palm skill in one day. With one word he broke the hearts of everyone, the ones who deemed themselves as geniuses. One elder exclaims, to achieve that is a legendary miracle. Other elder also tells, leader, this man must be taken seriously. He breaks the psychic gem and says, unexpectedly, that girl has made a move. We must find out details about Ning Tian. The heavenly demonic sect must be eradicated, or we will be in trouble. After the wedding, they come in the room and sits. He thinks, everyone in the hall reacted to the godly physique, but she didn't at all. He looks at her back and wonders, I became her husband out of nowhere. If the system didn't came around, I don't know how miserable that could have been. Who knows how much she will visit me in the future. If I wanted to gain a foothold in this world, I have to use my power. And he tried to check if the charming physique works on her, and activate the charming physique, and walks towards at her and calls. She sees him in the mirror and reply, yes, he tells while releasing charm. A moment of a single spring night is worth thousands of pieces of gold. Should we do what we need to do? She tells, I know of your special physique. You can do this with some little girls, but you can't handle me. He thinks, as expected of the Empress, her heart has reached an indestructible level, and she takes out her towel. Ning Tian gets shocked seeing her like that, and she comes near and teases him, you want to do, but don't dare to. He looks back and tells who doesn't dare. She says while gathering energy at her tip of the finger, who else is here but you? He charges at her with excitement and says, for the sake of my dignity, I will prove myself right now. Suddenly he gets electrified and confusedly asks, what did you do to me? She tells, nothing, I just suppressed you with a little bit of aura. Tonight sleep standing up. He gets panic and tells, hey, let me go, we shouldn't compete like this. Let's fight on the bed with real swords and guns. She just ignores, and like that he stands still. With sleepy face he thinks, it seems like she is not planning to let me go today. There is no way, the gap between us is too big. Let's just practice. Sooner or later I will let you know that the world is big, the earth is big, but your husband is the biggest. And he practices the cultivation by standing, and system shows, cultivation improvement increased by 3-fold. Our video ends here. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.